Rage on that beat, going crazy.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel Petrol Heads Visions. It is my first introduction to my first 24 subscribers on the channel, and it feels a lot different now to be talking to the camera. I actually feel like I'm actually talking to some people out there. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Yeah, it feels great. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Please leave comments if you enjoyed the videos or any questions about all of this, what's going on. I will be giving an introduction to the channel itself in the next few days, which will be next week. I just got a very interesting thing to let you guys know what's going on with my brother's bike. So as you saw previously to the video of us taking the bike to get it MOT, but it is also clouded with something that I've made a mistake today. And I'm sure you can see on the name of this video, it's yeah, basically I've made a mistake on my brother's bike. It's not a costly mistake, but it is a dampening situation on what was meant to be a good day today, with him getting his bike actually legally allowed on the road, but also us two together. It was insane before it happened. It was crazy. We were riding together. I mean, the weather, look at the weather. It was terrible. I mean, look at my bike. My bike is filthy. And the last time you saw it this week, it was absolutely clean. I mean, look at even the seats. Even the seats are terrible. It's all dirty. It needs an instant clean. But it will come off nice and easy once I get it cleaned. But yeah, even the chrome. And now I'm going to show you what has happened basically. So we already taken the cover off over here, because we had to do quickly. This happened today about 4 hours ago. So we took them off. This here is also off. The airbox is actually off, and so is the bottom section of the airbox. And this is basically what is going on. So what happened was, I actually took the airbox off to replace the battery, which is what I'm meant to be doing. So that's the airbox cover, and that's where the air filter sits in here. And then you actually take out the funnels for the carbs over here to release everything for the actual engine to be shown. What has happened is oil has come out of here, this hole here. It's come out of this hole over here. And the reason, what mistake I've made, as you can see here, this here is meant to be going inside the actual hole. Now, what mistake I've made, the pipe, this pipe here goes, this one over here, goes through that box and into a filter, which then gets passed down into this hole over here. Sorry, the section that needs to go into that hole wasn't completely inserted. Therefore, we had oil all over the engine bay, all over it. And you can still see it actually here. That's actually some oil on the actual engine itself, which I'm going to clean up now, obviously. But we had oil over the top of the engine covers, over the seals over here. There's still some oil I need to get out, which is inside, but it was so hot to get my hands inside. There's oil over there, which we need to get out. I've got my torch here. So you see that? That's all over there. You see that there? Make it a bit more easier to see. That there, you can see the oil in the corner, which I need to wipe up. There's the another point where it was leaking down. and there's more there. You can see there. Need to get that oil, and it's on the other side, guys, as well. Now, it was so cool to be doing this with my brother today, even though the sunshine wasn't out there. It really isn't good at all. It's still starting to drizzle again for us today in the UK. The weather changed dramatically, but you know, these things happen. But also, I'm actually gonna put a clip on here right now about when we figured out the engine was being covered by the oil. Feels good to be someone to ride with now.
It feels good to ride again. Although this is the issue with the white bike.
What's going on? What the hell's going on there? I'm sure. Huh? I'm not sure. What is that oil? Get it home now. So yeah, that's how we found out. We were literally like, I was like, don't know what's going on with your bike. Literally, I was like, what is going on? And he was like, I don't know what that is. And I asked, did you get an oil change, or is there anything you've done since I've been, you know, I drove there and back, and then followed him, rode the bike to him, and then rode back. And yeah, he said no, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was thinking, you know what, this is my fault right here. It's my fault. And yeah, I made a big small mistake, a big mistake, but by a small error. So you know, I just do this by trial and error and learning from YouTube, and also, you know, trying to learn the bike itself. I've done this before and I've never had this problem. I've done it on both bikes, replaced both batteries, and I had to put these both back into the bike, and I've never ever had this problem. You know, I don't get it. I don't get how I made the mistake, but people make mistakes, and that's probably the most difficult thing to swallow, is when you realize, you know, you're the person that has created this error. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna now have to put this back into the bike, and then give my brother's bike an oil change and a new and a service, basically on oil filter, which needs to be done. But yeah, it could have been a lot easier, because obviously I spent so much time on the chrome and on you know, completely polishing the bike, and this happens. So find the problem to this this part. So this here is where the oil goes into feeds the oil into the actual engine itself, and it has splits. Can you see that? Just over there, that gold piece which you see in between the two black rubbery bits is actually what has split. So I need to get a new actual tube, which is for the metal part of this section that goes into the actual engine, and then I'll go to Harley Davidson on Monday, get that sorted out, and then also buy an oil filter and some oil, and get these two shining again with a clean and an oil change, and we'll go for a nice sweet ride with some great weather. And guys, the next video is going to be about the modification I've been talking about on the last 4 videos. So tune in for that as well, because it's going to be happening on both bikes. It's already happened on my bike, actually. I haven't quite told anyone yet, or told you guys yet, but it's going to also happen on my brother's bike as well. So stay tuned, and we'll get that sorted out.